Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Rick's Picks. Today, I'm going to be doing my review of the Marvel Legends figure Weapon of Vengeance, who is part of the Strange Tales line, and it's by Hasbro. So, I admit, when I first looked at this figure, I thought he was the coolest thing I ever seen because of the factor that, obviously he's Wolverine turned into the Ghost Rider for the most part. So, just looking at this flaming adamantium skull head just was a must buy for me. Hands down, whether you're a Wolverine fan or not, this just looks wicked, and I'm really excited to be cracking him open to see how he actually looks out of packaging. So, with that being said, I want to thank everybody who has subscribed. You're very much appreciated, and you really are helping this channel grow. And for anybody who does like this video and hasn't subscribed yet, then I please ask that you subscribe as well and check out my Marvel Legends playlist. So, without any further ado, let's get to the review. So here he is in packaging. He pretty much has your standard Strange Tales packaging. So you got the Marvel Legends logo here, choking hazards, Build a Blackheart, Weapon of Vengeance, Strange Tales, your age restriction, and Hasbro. Got a window here so you can see him and all his accessories. Come around this way. Marvel Legends, Weapon of Vengeance, some killer comic book art. I love that picture. That looks really wicked. Let's take a better look at that on the back here. So here's that same picture. That looks cool. I really like that art a lot. Marvel Legends, a little bit about the character, your Build-A-Figure, everybody that's part of this wave, and your legal underneath. Come around here. Okay. You get that same cool looking picture. I really do like that actually. Weapon of Vengeance, Marvel Legends. All right, spin them around this way. On top, you got your Strange Tales. And then underneath, you got Skew and More Legal. So, all that being said, let's open him up and see what he's about. So here he is out of packaging. The first thing we're going to look at is his points of articulation. So the head does move. All right, you got a shoulder joint with a swivel. Got an elbow joint. And you do have a wrist joint. All right. These arms up. You have a joint right here underneath the ribs. You got a swivel here at the hips. Bring them around this way. You got a thigh joint. You got a swivel up here. All right. You got a knee joint. Eventually, there it goes. You do have a swivel at the top of the boot. And you also have an ankle joint. So for the most part, his joints work pretty well. I like the overall movement to them. All right. So now let's get into his finer detail. So right off the cuff, the head sculpt is awesome looking. I love the whole look to the head sculpt with the flames coming up that almost look similar to the design of his mask. And then you just got this bare adamantium skull that these flames are coming out of. I love that overall look. That just looks amazing. I like what they did with that. Now, everything else from this point on is just basic Wolverine. So you got his brown and orange outfit design here. So it all looks pretty cool. I do like the look to that. Now you get to this side here. Bring this arm down. You can see the inserts in the back of his hand. All right, then you got the back here. All right. And you got this other side. And back around to the front. This figure doesn't come with a whole lot of accessories, but what he does come with is pretty cool. So he has these flaming claws that look really neat. I like how that looks. I like how they did the fire effect on them. That looks really neat. So there's one hand. And there's the second hand. All right. So let's get these things off and see how well they look on this guy. Now the flame effects do not come off. So I guess that's how it looked in that particular story arc. I haven't read it, so I can't tell you whether he has normal look or not with him. But I do like this flaming look to him. That just looks wicked and evil. All right. And then that side. So the claw hands fit very well on this figure. So let's get into my final thoughts with this figure. First off, all his joints work very well. I don't have any issues with any of his joints. His hands swapped out pretty cool. And that's most of what you could say about like joints and accessories. He didn't come with a lot of accessories. But the way this figure looks, it feels like he doesn't need it. He got pretty much exactly what you would want from him. So now let's talk about his overall look. This dude looks cool. He's a really, really, really cool looking figure. Even if you're not a big Wolverine fan or even not a huge Marvel fan, just the overall look of this figure with the like flames coming out of the adamantium skull, the flaming claws. This is just a really, really cool looking figure. So, would I recommend him? Well, from me saying that, obviously, yes. Absolutely, I would recommend this figure. He just is a really badass, wicked looking figure that would look really good on a shelf with your other X-Men and Marvel figures, or even with any other kind of collections, or on his own. He's just a neat looking figure. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys did like this review. If you did, go ahead and check out my Marvel playlist and hit that like, share, and subscribe. They're all small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So, until the next one, late.